Good evening and welcome to my live stream. Um, it's a warm welcome. You've reached Fight CPS Stop Taking Our Children. I'm Bob Pace. I'm your host. This is my evening live stream. We have a little glitch here tonight. I'm trying to straighten out. I'm trying to get hold of Grace, my show producer. Okay. Um, Hopefully that will be fixed. Hopefully that will be fixed there. Okay. Uh, Seems to be a problem. So Okay. Um, I'm not sure if we're connected or not. I have an issue here, and
The person you are trying to reach is unavailable. Leave your message at the tone. Press pound when finished.
yeah, good day to you, Grace. I'm not sure if you're around or not. Green light, sometimes I don't. But what's been happening is that my evening show, all 7 of the pages or Facebook pages need to be reconnected. Somehow they're not connected. I say to go ahead and connect them, but I'm not sure. All I did is load what you sent me and clicked it, and I'm here. The YouTube is connected. There's a green mark, but the Facebooks, the all 7 of them, are not connected to Facebook. So this StreamYard thing is not connected. So I don't know what the problem is, but maybe you can help me, Grace. Maybe you can help me. All right. Talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay. I'm trying my best. I guess some of you maybe wait for the message on Facebook to maybe come to my room. But anyway, we have the YouTube. So if most of you have YouTube accounts, you'll see that I'm live. And I don't know how to get these pages reconnected. It says reconnect to destination. Yes, I did. Hopefully, it will be fixed there. Grace is checking on it, so she should be able to fix it. But anyway, um, I know that most of you have me uh, marked there. And wait, oh, you did fix it? Oh, how did she? Well, they're not fixed. It just looks like they're turned off, ready to go live. Well, I guess I have to hit live again, each one. All right, I'll go ahead and hit each one then. There we go. This is really strange. I had to do this now, which is okay. I'm figuring this out by the seat of my pants. Thank you, Grace. Okay, well, we're missing some of the Facebook pages. I have one, two, three, four. Whoops, they're disappearing. Okay, well, each one is getting signed off. All right. it's all in the hands of Grace's hands. So, anyway, tonight I like to talk about, you know, how CPS has gotten so bad that you need to have an attorney. And it's very important that you think about legal insurance. Legal insurance would definitely help you. That you have to, that you have to, okay, I won't do anything. All right. I'll let her, okay, she's doing it right. Okay. Thank you, Grace. I don't know what I did wrong. Grace, if you can hear me, all I did is I signed on. So anyway, I have had 15 years of experience with um, CPS, and it all started for me back in the summer of 2010 in August when I lost my job through no fault of my own, and that's when I started to get involved. And it was a layperson. You see, when people want to report something wrong about children, there's two kinds of people. There are professional people that are called mandate reporters, and they're like your doctors, your nurses, your school teachers, your firemen, your policemen. So, anyway, that is the mandate reporter, and they get it right about 50% of the time. Statistics have shown that they get it right 50% of the time. The other kind of person are the lay people. They're like your family, relatives, the neighbors, the guy down the street working at the liquor store. Those are your lay people. And they get right about 25% of the time. And so, okay. Um, so these are the kind of individuals, and they report silly stuff. I was caught up in that, where they tried to do the same thing with me. Okay. Um, Hi, Carrie Sampson. I forgot, Mr. Bob. What is the two questions I have to ask the attorney you see that are right for me? The two questions should ask with any attorney you're talking to. Question one: are you a juvenile law, a, a family law, or dependency law attorney and have won CPS cases and got children back? That's question one. Question two is that once the case is closed, have you ever fought CPS and won a civil lawsuit either in state court or federal court and won money back from fighting CPS? Those are the two most important questions you need to ask, Carrie. And Carrie Simpson is a very sweet, sweet person. I'm so glad that you're here tonight. What other questions do you have for me, Carrie? What other questions do you have? You bet, Carrie. Now remember, question one: are you a juvenile law, family law, dependency attorney, and gotten kids back from CPS? The answer to the question is yes. The second question is, once the case is over, have you ever filed a lawsuit and done a civil lawsuit against CPS and won money back either in state court or federal court? The answer is yes. You got a pit bull of attorney, a pit bull of attorney. Now, we had a little glitch in the beginning of the program where my Facebook pages weren't connecting. We got them now connected. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We have seven Facebook pages connected, and then we have the YouTube connected. Now, I'm broadcasting on StreamYard, and StreamYard is a software application that we use here. Now, I can talk about a lot of things, people's questions. I have 5 rules I come up with. And I was speaking earlier about insurance, legal insurance. That's what you need to pay an attorney. You know, they have all kinds of insurance out there. It just people don't think about legal insurance. I didn't. I know you can get it, but they have it from prices from 50 cents a day to $1 a day. So if you had to pay $365 premium a year, that's affordable, and they can spread it over the course of 12 months. So it may be only $50 a month. So that would be too bad, I don't think. 300 divided by Well, two would be 150. Divide that again. Yeah, I think it'd be really reasonable. And that's something you should look into. That legal insurance will pay for the retainer and the $500 how much the attorney costs. Attorneys, you got to keep in mind, run from $200 to $1,000. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Hello, Tony the Tiger. Tony the Tiger's from Ostenago, New York. And Carrie Sampson is from Burke County, Georgia. Burke County, Georgia. And um, okay. I'm glad you stopping by. I'm glad you stay in touch with your friends. How's your son doing? Your 14-year-old son. Are you able to visit with him? Is he safe? Tony the Tiger, is he safe? I'm sorry to hear that. The therapist is just as corrupt as the rest of them. Well, what kind of therapists are they? Are they from your medical plan? I mean, are they something that social services gives you? Because if social services gives you something, it'll be bad. It'll really be bad. It'll be bad. So, um, you got you got to hold on a second. Hold on one second. I'm going to be quiet for a moment here. Okay, I was just dealing with a family matter here because I'm broadcasting this from my home. This is from south of Los Angeles at Surf City, USA, 3 blocks from the beach. And I still have my family, what's left of it, even though CPS has destroyed my family. And I know that that is really a hard thing. So, anyway, Tony the Tiger, Cassandra says her therapist is corrupt as the last one. He wanted an appointment with me alone. I recorded it, went live. It's on my Facebook. And but funny, we started talking about the right things when I brought up the corruption things changed. Then informed him that I would not be signing a release for CPS and him to communicate that I went to the White House with everything. He got quiet, changed subject to seem he was for me seeing my son. Okay, was this therapist a therapist from the hold on a second. I'm sorry, there's noise in the background here. Okay, I'm back. I'm trying to get quiet. I know I apologize for the background sounds and the noise making. Um, uh, I will be signing a release for CPS and him to communicate. Well, again, who is the therapist hired? Who hired the therapist? Was it you or social services? If it was social services, the CPS, is going to be corrupt. So you don't want to trust them. They have casas and they have gardens that light them. They're supposed to listen to children and mothers and fathers, but they don't. They report everything and they encourage. Our daughter was brainwashed into thinking that she could divorce her parents, change her name, steal a birth certificate, get a new birth certificate, get a secondary social security card, and get adopted. She was told all that at age 12. Children at age 12 don't learn those kinds of things. They don't learn those kinds of things. So, um, hold on. Okay. Um, um, so anyway, it is a hard thing to deal with it. I know you're trying to help out, Cassandra. I know you're trying to help out. So um, that is tough. That is tough. I'm glad you have some friends that support you because I know your family members don't support you. Speaking of that, that's the worst thing that people can do is have family turn against one another or not supportive. That happened in our case. My wife were really shocked when her own mother and her father, sisters or brothers would call in and complain things that weren't true, try to undermine our family. It always was like in the beginning. We raise our children and they just were never supportive of our children, never supportive of the marriage, and never supportive of each other. Anyway, family members is important. I know that, Cassandra, that you don't have it. So, um, anyway, oh, you picked a therapist because he has seen girls' dad and he thought he was okay. I'm confused. What do you mean you picked a therapist? Womp womp. Look, womp womp. What do you mean womp womp? Um, who is womp womp? Oh boy, this isn't a funny matter. I have no idea who you are, but I don't need that comment in the room here. Well, it looks like we're going to have to ban the users. So, All right. I don't know who this Violet Hendricks is, but I apologize for the the troll that came into the room. We have people that undermine everything, and we don't need that. And I'm so apologize to you, Tony the Tiger. And it's very, very bad that we have that. So I have control of the room. We don't need disruption in the room. Well, I understand. Our friend Tony, you're part of the family. The problem is the worker flying monkey or someone under fake names part of the county circle of corruption. Well, yeah, just like tonight, we have somebody that comes in here and very rudely interrupts and doesn't follow the directions, does not follow the directions. And I'll put that message back up again. If you want to text a message, please follow the directions here. You don't have to put the country because that's for people outside of the United States. I have 22 countries from Indonesia to Bangladesh to India to the Middle East to Saudi Arabia to Libya to the continent of Africa to Liberia to Sudan to Republic of Congo to Rwanda to Mozambique and to the provinces of South Africa. Then up to Europe, I have the United Kingdom, England, Scotland, and Wales, and then I have Denmark and Sweden. Across the pond to North America, I have Canada and its provinces, the United States, and all 50 states, including Washington, D.C., south of border Mexico, and further south, north of Brazil, on the east coast, Grenada, then across the South Pacific, New Zealand, and the land down under Australia and its states. So that's a total of 23 countries. Over 2,500 people have talked to me. And so um, please follow the direction when texting a message. Now, if you want to be a guest on my live stream, follow these directions. Email my producer, Grace, and she can be reached at grace@vincentwdavis.com. And you just send her the date and time. I'm on 14 times a week. I'm on every morning at 10 o'clock, Monday through Friday, on the weekends at 8 a.m. And on the evenings, I'm on at 7 p.m. every night. And those are all Pacific Standard Times. It's the West Coast. That's where I'm at, south of LA, at a place called Surf City, USA, 3 blocks from the ocean. And I gladly help you with that. So there's the email. Pick one of those 14 shows. You can say I want to be on Bob's um, Friday morning show, and just like that. It's just Okay, and then I forgot my phone number. That's one thing is missing on there. Please call me at 626-698-0990, and I gladly take your call. I gladly take your call. And it's it's sometimes the best way to talk. I can only talk to one of you, so if you're a guest, it's 9 of you, and if you call in, it's one at a time. But I really care. I want to help you. I really care, and I want to help you. The other number, 888-888-6582, is the law offices of Vincent W. Davis. If you want to hire him or retain him or get another attorney in other areas like criminal law, divorce law, real estate, immigration, etc., he has those attorneys. You'll reach reception. Make sure you identify yourself. Is that Bob Pace sent you, and then tell Mr. Davis Bob Pace sent you. So that's 888-888-6582. That's the law office of Vincent Davis. There you can find the schedules and the books and things that help you, the guides and so forth. And again, I lost my number. I don't know why I keep losing it, but there it is. All right. There's my number. So I'm sorry, Tony, you're having this trouble getting a therapist that can help you. Um, it's really tough when you're dealing with these people. We have Carrie from Georgia, Tony from New York in here tonight. We had a little bit of glitch going because somehow my 7 Facebook rooms weren't connected, so I was not getting the feedback, and now they are. So I don't know what the problem was, but anyway, that's fixed. It's fixed. And thankful I have a show producer. Grace does a marvelous job, and I want to thank her for what she does. She has a big responsibility, and she works around the clock. Her only day off is Sunday. She works 6 days a week, and she's on a different timetable than us too. She's she's actually a day ahead and 6 hours behind us here on the West Coast. Anyway, I am here. We're about 20 minutes left of the show. I do have to end the show right at 8 o'clock. My clock time says 7:41. My running time says 39 minutes. So I go with the clock there for the show. So yes, Tony's right. The child protection system has violated 6 of my constitutional rights. Among many federal laws, now all of a sudden, after I spoke my mind, I have visits every other Monday for an hour, supposed to be a 2 in the court. Um, the president's wrongs from workers, judge, lawyers, medical professionals. Wow. But I let the therapist know this is a wrongdoing. I told him I have physical proof of it, all sent in proof along with violations to the president's wrongs from workers, judge, and lawyer medical professionals. Good evening, Denise Donahue. What time of day do you come on so that I can chat with you tomorrow? Because I don't have enough time today. Denise, I'll be on tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 8 o'clock in the morning. On the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I'm on at 8. So I'm glad to talk to you at 8. What part of the world are you from, Denise? What part of the world are you on? I'd love to talk to you about your case. I'm on every night at 7 p.m. Again, that's Pacific Standard Time. On the weekends, it's 8 o'clock. On the weekdays, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. How can I help you, Denise? You're from West Virginia. All right. So you're about 3 hours ahead of me. You're 3 hours ahead of me. And the information you want to find out, some information concerning your granddaughter. So you must be a grandmother. Her children, CPS were involved, so they're corrupt here in West Virginia. I know so. You're not the first person from West Virginia I've talked to. So much has happened concerning her. It'll take a lot longer to discuss it. I'll try to shorten as much as I can tomorrow morning. That's okay. I also like to thank you for even acknowledging how corrupt CPS is and listening to people's comments and their situations. That means a lot. I know firsthand how corrupt CPS is. I've been fighting them for 15 years, and they are corrupt. Half of CPS is corrupt. Half. Not just one or two, but half. And you never know. It's like Russian roulette. You never know if that bullet is in the loaded chamber that you're going to fire on because you don't know with CPS. They're crazy. They're crazy individuals. They work, they're not professionals, and they do steal our children for no apparent reason. They're not protecting our children from neglect or abuse. They're doing just the opposite. And that's the sad reality about it. I'm glad you're a very proud mother. Now, I'm going to share you something here. It's a grandparent's guide that you could get for $9.99. You go to the grandparents guide, go to https www.stand.store/attorney VWD and get the grandparents guide. And if you use my name, capital PACE number 50, you get it off, you get it for half off. That means it's less than $5. It's $9.99, half off of $9.99 will be less than $5. And you get the grandparents guide, and they give you step by step how to get guardianship and how to get your grandchildren back. So it's an excellent guard I put up there. So I'll leave it there for a few minutes for y'all to see that. Yes, we want to cure the problem. We are the people. It's Congress that has to cure the problem. Congress makes the rule changes. The government is supposed to enforce the rules, but they're very corrupt. That's why we have the government efficiency, Doge, that's trying to investigate all the corruptness going on. And CPS is one of them that is very, very, very corrupt. Yes, I agree. No protection, Denise. I know exactly what you're talking about. And it's also the bad judges, the bad administrators, the bad directors of CPS. It's all bad. It's all bad. Now, Tony has a video, and in my video, if you watch it, I tell him I can connect the drug and child trafficking to 3 government officials. That's pretty intense. That's pretty intense, Tony the Tiger. That's pretty tense. Um, Tony the Tiger says it's the Epstein case they look at. They took out small part that would seem effective. That all watched the movie called Crisis. The feds created the drug problem. Denise says, I meant to say in the last text, they're putting them in more harm than they are protecting me. And I agree. I agree, Denise. They are putting them in more harm. And I'm so sorry you feel that way. I have right now about 8 minutes left of my live stream before it will end. Um, so um, I'm going to put up another banner, which is about Doge. Okay. Doge is the Department of Government Efficiency. It has a website, and It was started in January when President Trump, and it's one of his campaign promises that he investigate all the corrupt government and find out the government wasting of spending and corruption. And that's what he's doing. He's investigating all of government, and he has investigated social services and CPS, which is a part of it. He's going to find corruption, he's going to fix it. Meanwhile, they like to hear from you. You go to the website and see what they're doing and what they've solved and the cases they're doing. They also offer you a career job if you're interested, not an hourly job, but a career job. And then they have two phone numbers you can call and talk to them. They're the White House numbers, 202. There are working numbers. Then they have an email where you can send all your paperwork to them at doge@mail.house.gov. Please do so. Look at that. Look at that. So please to follow that. Yes, trafficking techniques, Denise. You got it right there. No, your text is not messed up. You're just very emotional. I'm emotional. We try our best to put it in there. There's a lot of emotional with CPS, and it should not be that way. They should be protecting and caring about the parents as well as the children. But they seem to put an assumption that all parents are bad, that all children abuse their parents. So, Okay, Denise, this is going to be it. I'm going to ready to close the show down. I also feel that the government and the CPS here in West Virginia, what I experience, will pick and choose who they want to go after for no reason involving their children or their parenting. They do not give them the option of doing better or change the way they are, except the ones that want to. My family is very limited as far as getting good attorney. It's almost impossible. And a court of paternity, like I said, court appointed, if you get my drift, I'm sure there's a few. You have a good night. I will be back with you tomorrow. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my crazy text. You're not crazy. And I know you need to be back with your family. Thank you, Denise from West Virginia. Thank you, Cassandra, which is Tony the Tiger from Otsego County, New York. And then thank you, Carrie Sampson from Brooke County, Georgia. You people really help support the show. God bless you all. And thank you so much. God bless you all. And thank you so much. Please do not stop fighting for your children. There's a short video you want to hear. I'll be playing that video so that you all can hear it. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. in the morning. 8 a.m. in the morning. So this is Bob Pace signing off. Good night.
A vivid picture is encrypted in your mind as the critics get in line like they're witnessing a crime. But then you notice there's a shiver in your spine from the feelings of discontentment and bitterness combined. Heartbroken when you listen to the judges, another kid's innocence corrupted, and if you go against then it's destructive. Consider this predicament the toughest, but we believe in a system fit for justice. Child Protective Services only pretends to save it. The one solution for this is worthy of instant praises. 30 years of experience with relentless cases. Allow me to introduce them. This is Vincent Davis, defending you when they don't think a mother fits the role. Is it juvenile dependency or government control? Observe the pain in their eyes. It's time for us to realize we are the last